Congratulations. Watch the movie. You're incredible. It's amazing. How are you feeling?
I'm very happy, very excited, very excited. Finally, this is happening.
Finally, after all
Finally.
these years of waiting.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you another
Terrifying too, by the way.
Oh.
Because it's been a long time. It's been 3 years since we did this movie, and it's kind of like it's a big release now. It's kind of like letting your baby go, and now, yeah.
I wanted to start with your dress. Who are you wearing? She's been wearing some
Louis
women.
Vuitton. Thank you.
How does it feel to be at the theatre when Norma Jean used to watch movies as a young girl?
I mean, this is incredible. It's a dream, It's just iconic. It's great. It couldn't. I mean, this is the place where we had to show this movie. So, very happy that we're here. Yeah.
A 14-minute standing ovation in Venice. Incredible.
Yeah.
Such an amazing reaction.
Yeah.
You got very emotional. Just what did that moment feel like after all the hard work you've put in?
It was a little bit of that, the hard work, the final, like I said before, the finally like showing it to the people, the 14-minute standing ovation, any kind of ovation, like it's having that immediate feedback and response from the audience is the most beautiful thing you can get. Venice is magical, and we were excited to show the movie. I had my family and my friends sitting behind me, so it's kind of like a big moment, And in 14 minutes, a lot of things go through your mind. So how could you not get emotional? It's just it's one of those once in a lifetime moments, and it's unforgettable, and you just take everything in, and it's beautiful. I get emotional very often. I feel things very deeply.
That's good.
So, and that was a moment to let all those feelings,
And you're going to make people feel a lot in this movie because, it is heartbreaking.
It is. Yeah, it is heartbreaking. I'm not going to lie, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, get ready, it really is heartbreaking. A very vulnerable, hard part to play. So how was that taking Marilyn and Norma Jean home with you every evening, every day, and living that?
It was a lot. I knew as soon as I read the script and I started, working with Andrew, I knew that's what was going to take. But I thought it was so beautiful, and the work that I had to do, like finding that emotional truth and that humanity, was something I really wanted to do. And I knew I had to, go to dark places and feel uncomfortable and feel all those, big things. And I felt, it feels heavy. You live with that for 9 months, 9 weeks that we filmed, but even before that, when you're preparing for it. So,
A lot goes into
it's all what's going through your mind, like non-stop. You're feeling these things, but it was characters like this don't happen almost never. So when you get something like this, you want to experience the whole thing. You can't shy away from it, because then you're missing it. That's the point, right?
You've said this has been life-changing for you. So in what way? Tell me in what ways?
It was life-changing. How much I gave of myself to this. It is an experience that I've never had before on a set. Life-changing in the sense of, the way I worked with Andrew, the partnership, the collaboration. It was a very detailed and specific character, and at the same time was very freeing, and I had so much room to create and feel.
What would you say is the most challenging part of that? Like just giving your everything, giving your all?
I think the challenge was just to trust the work and let go, because, there was so much that, I could have let get, in my head, and that would have been a mistake, and I would have sabotaged the work. So I just had to trust those, 9 months of studying and observing everything and watching everything and, coaching and all of that. And then the first day on set, that that's what it was. And then I didn't think about it again for 9 weeks, and I just let it happen. And I feel like that was I did myself a huge favor.
How did you master her voice? Her voice is obviously so distinctive. So how did you master her voice and her singing voice?
You know, the voice was a work that I would have, I could have had 2 more years of training and preparation, and I would have never felt like ready. It was something that I'm very perfectionist. So, but at the same time, I was, to me, the voice, someone's voice, have a lot of qualities in it. It's not just an accent, or it's not just the pitch or whatever. It's just, it says so much, especially with her. Her voice has so many affectations, and it's so emotional all the time, that for me was about just finding that truth. And you can imitate something very well and not move anybody. That to me was useless and not important. To me, it was important to transmit what was going on, So that was the work.
You are literally amazing. You were incredible in this. And finally, I just wanted to ask you about, you said on set you felt her around you when you were filming.
Yeah.
Tell me about those feelings and what it was your experience.
I feel like I said too much. I feel like that was something that I should have kept to myself.
Really? Why?
Because I said it trying to share and paint a better picture of what the process was, and it really meant a lot to me. And then you read about it in a different, in a different light, and it sounds very weird. I don't know, a little weird. So I feel like,
I think it sounded weird. I thought it sounded beautiful. It was like,
I thought so too.
Yeah.
But it's a very personal experience.